Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Hunter, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of this awesome toy hauler. It's the 2023 Nitro 35DK5. In this video, you're going to see everything new that 2023 has to offer. So slight decal changes, all new reworked interior. So out with the old dark, in with the new wood block and white accents. It's a 15-foot garage model, and it also has the Gear Guardian, which is one of the things that Nitro is doing that I haven't seen in a camper before. It's an actual camera for just dedicated to your garage. There's also tire pressure monitoring system standard, solar panel standard, a whole bunch of good stuff working for this brand. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am in a sales position here at RV Nation, so if you're in the market to buy a camper, I would love to talk to you about selling one. Text line, email line down in the description, along with all the specifications of this unit. Those are going to be things like your awning size, length, weight, tank sizes, all that good stuff. But if you guys like RV videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. But since this is a toy hauler, again, 2023 XLR Nitro 35DK5, I figured I'll start in the back and work my way forward and then head around and do a little outside tour. All right, so again, 15-foot garage, so a very, very large garage for a toy hauler. It also has a loft, which is up and back, with the entrance to that being inside the main living room. But right here is this Gear Guardian. So this is pretty darn cool. And I've never seen this. Maybe comment a brand if you know of it. I think they might be the first. But right there, a dedicated camera just for this garage. So whether you have a couple dirt bikes or a $50,000 Harley, while you're driving down the road, you can actually see, something similar to what you're looking at right there on a dedicated screen that you can suction cup onto the windshield, of your towing vehicle, and it comes back, Bluetooth, which is really nice. But again, 15-foot garage. You're also going to see it's got the ability for a ton of extra sleeping, just like most of your toy haulers. Rollover sofas there and there, so that can either make a bed, 2 couches, or it can sit there in tow mode just like it is right there. And then also above, you have a queen bed that can drop down to sit right around here. So that way, you can sleep in additional, couple folks. You got a couple good windows. You have 3 windows here in the back. So you have this one right here, one behind that rollover sofa, and then one behind that sofa as well. So a lot of good natural light, a lot of good air circulation, all that good stuff. And they can all open, for a nice cross breeze, with the back one being an emergency exit in case you need it. This is a 1.5 bath model, so this is going to be your half bath. It's got the new 2023 wood in here. It's looking sharp, looking nice. Got a little mirror. Hello, how are you? Got yourself an outlet. And then you can also check, your tank levels back here as well. So as you can see, it's empty. This thing just came from the factory. We haven't even gone through it yet. So it's a good opportunity to see what they look like straight from the factory as well. Then you got a little max air vent, right up there, which the controls are going to be right here. So vent open, vent close, fan on, all that good stuff. But yeah, looking pretty sharp. 9 tie downs back here. So you got 3. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tie downs back. No, 9 and 10. There are 10 tie downs back here. Jeez, oh Pete's. If your boy could count, probably be doing something else for a living. But that's okay. So right here in this garage, I also like what they're doing. They got the dovetail, so it comes through, so it makes it for, a nice smoother ride. If you're pulling up that bike, you're going to go up here, and instead of just one sharp point and down, it dovetails in to help connect with that garage, so that way you don't bottom out, on any of your vehicles. You're also going to see you have your 3 Seasons patio doors, so these can open and shut. They're also extremely easily removed. All you have to do for that is you just pull this tab right there, and you can push and get it out of the way, whichever way that you need. This camper does have the patio system, which I did not set up because there's that little hill right there, but I rested it on there. Basically, you got these cables. It can hold up to, I believe, 3,000 pounds. but that makes a gated in back patio with some stairs. So that way you can kind of chill out here, play some cards, drink some brewskis, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. This camper is prepped for the Furrion rear observation camera. So $550 allows you to put a camera onto your windshield. So that way you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You're also going to notice 2 LED lights and a Thule awning. So that way you can cover it up, maybe while you're playing some cards or having a good time. These little black circles right here, that's going to be the pucks. If you want to put a table down in here, those are going to be where you're going to put the metal rods for that table. So that way you have an extra place to sit down, chill, you know, and maybe eat some food or again, play some cards. Those are your stairs for your patio. And this is the stairs to get into the loft. As you're coming up here, there is a place where you can put a TV. You can see that right there, TV backer. That's also going to be your cable satellite and the outlet that you need. And then on both sides, left and right, there's going to be storage that looks just like this. So you got that on both sides. And then on this back wall, this is going to be where all of your controls are. So all of your light switches, extend and retract. Extend and retract, that's going to be for your awnings. Bed lift control, your Dometic, so you can control your heat and your AC. And then, of course, you have your plug-in. This is prepped for a washer and dryer. So you're good to go with that. Hot and cold water is going to be right here. You got some more outlets. And again, you know, that camera for back here. So pretty slick. But that about wraps it up for the garage. Now let's head in, check out the living room, kitchen area, and then the bedroom. So big changes for the 2023. If you're familiar with what they were looking like before, it is like almost a completely new brand. So you have your wood block, your black tops, and your white accent cabinets, you know, and all that. Looking pretty sharp for sure. You also got this right up here. This little light in a box. I think that's looking nice, looking fancy. Give you a nice little view here of looking around. And then the couch colors you can get in a couple different variations. You can either go light or dark, basically. But one thing that I like about this brand is look at how tall that slide out is. That is actually incredible. I am 6 feet tall, and I can barely reach the top of this. So, I mean, that's got to be 7.5 feet, something like that. So, I mean, unless you're a giant, you're in no fear of bonking your head. That also allows you to have these huge open windows. Again, these open up for a nice cross breeze, but just check out how big those are. That is pretty darn impressive. Underneath right here, you're going to see, well, here, let me do this one. You got yourself some nightshades. That way you can get your Dracula on and block out the sun. This oversized couch right here does have recliners, so you can reach your hand in there and pull the tab and it'll kick out the feet. You're also going to have cup holders on either side, so here and here. Just above the garage, like I mentioned before, this is going to be your loft. So more sleeping or more storage. You're also going to have a fan right up there, so that way you can keep the air flowing up there. Next to the couch, this is going to be your entertainment center. So right here, you do have your 40-inch Greystone, puts out 5,500 BTUs of heat, more than enough power, you know, to heat the entirety of this room and probably even float up to your bedroom if you can get the air flowing on that thing with maybe a fan or something. They also switched over their sound system. So out with the old chintzy sound system, in with the JBLs. These things get bumping. JBLs inside and out. They also have Bluetooth connectivity along with an HDMI port as well. But that way you can play your music, you know, right off your phone. Got the Connex TV with a little bit of storage there up underneath, and then a lot of storage going up and around, you know, to put, you know, various items in. So this is going to be the same both left and right. That's what that's looking like. Let me put that tag back in there. Give you a nice little look here at this wood. Good storage here up above. Another AC in here. And that is your dump valve is open. That's where you're seeing that opening right there. So that way, you know, you can really push all the AC right into this room in a hurry, as opposed to sending, you know, most of it through the H-track system. A big old island on this model, which I'm a fan of. It is much larger than most, definitely larger than in the past. But you also got your solid surface countertop. You also have some accent lighting there underneath. And you have a very large stainless steel undermounted bowl with your residential style high-rise faucet with that little snake guy doing your dishes from all angles. And then you got plenty of storage here as well. So I like how they actually put shelving in here. That's a little bit of a rarity, but they did that. Everything's looking really organized. Also some access to your plumbing. And then on this side, you're going to have 4 of these pull-out drawers. The bottom 3 all looking like that. And then this top one looking like that as well. Tire pressure monitoring system, which I'll show you on the outside how you can see that, you know, when you're driving. But the nice thing about this, the TST, it's the industry, you know, leading tire pressure monitoring system. But basically, while you're driving down the road, you know, you can check all sorts of things. Temperature, levels, you know, whether it's too high or too low. Basically a blowout warning for you, you know, which is always nice. On this slide right over here, this is going to be your cooking slide. So you got your Furrion microwave. It's a nice microwave. If you're not familiar with Furrion, they're pretty much taking over things. You also got your Furrion oven, which, man, they put so many flyers in these things. Tags, 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 flyers, flyers, flyers. Get that out of there. 3 stovetop burner. Put that back for the next folks. Solid surface countertops again on either side. And then you have your Furrion oven. So put yourself a little, have yourself a little pizza night or something, maybe some wings. Then underneath you got some storage, and that's going to be your drying rack for the top of the sink. Then above the microwave, got yourself some more storage. Above the refrigerator, you got this right here, so even more storage. And then this is going to be the big dog Furrion refrigerator. So this is going to be your refrigerator side. The other side is going to be your freezer side. A couple pull-out trays. You know, you could definitely easily pack a week's worth of food in there, no problem. Pretty nice to always have a real nice refrigerator. We swing it around over into this area. You're going to have a countertop with storage above and below. But right here behind this white door, you got yourself a pantry, and they even put in, you know, a little LED strip to make it a little bit easier to see those snacks there at night. Who doesn't like a good night snack? I know I sure do. Probably some cookies and a glass of milk in my house. Another countertop. Got the backsplash going on. 2 little cubbies right there for some storage. Then you got that right there. There's plenty of storage all over the place. And if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, I think I'd love you forever. And if you're in the market for an RV, make sure to contact me. I'd definitely like you even more then. But that about wraps it up here for this main room. Let me give you another little peek-a-rooney. All right. So here's going to be your main entrance over here. Right as you walk in, you got this little foot piece right there. That's for the central vac system. So you just put your foot there, lift up, and the vacuum will start going. You can also hook up a hose on this side. This is going to be your fuse box. And if anything's ever busted, that'll glow a nice red for you. This is going to be your control center. So all your slide controls, you know, bed slide, living room, kitchen, your generator system. So in order to start the generator, you want to hold stop for 5 seconds. That primes it. Then click start. It'll have about a 20-second delay to make sure it's not surging you with power in case you are plugged in as well. So it has that nice safety feature in there, but that's how you start up the generator. I get a lot of calls on that. This is where you can check all your tanks. So gray tank 2, 1, black, fresh, and then battery. Everything's looking good there. Your water pump and water heater, your tank heater, and your fuel pump. So those are all nice features to enjoy. The max air vent control for that guy right there. The other control for your heat and AC, this unit has 3 ACs, and this is your solar charge controller. So this thing uses a 2,000 watt inverter. This is what helps you know if it's working and how it's working, all that good stuff. Your power control system. Let's go into the, left that fan on, but that's what it sounds like with the fan on. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Where are we at? All right, so it's going to be, after going through all 4 of them, it's the first one right there that controls that. Couple outlets. Again, the new backsplash back here, looking all sharp. Ooh, looking good. A little bit of storage. Your stainless steel bowl right here with some decent amount of counter space. And then right there, and then underneath you can unscrew those to get some access to your plumbing if you need it for your maintenance items. But other than that, they just boxed it off. Good size shower. Place where you can sit down, maybe shave your legs, or sit and chill, let the hot water hit you. And then you got yourself, just a little bit of natural light coming in. That's what the old shower nozzle's looking like. That looks like one that would be pretty sweet. Right there, the old plastic throne with the foot valve. Got some storage. Across from the bathroom, they also snuck in this little window right here, which is nice. Not only can you open it up for a cross breeze, but it lets in just a little bit more natural light. You also have a nightshade there as well. And then the bedroom, I'm a huge fan of this bedroom. I think it's one of the better ones, not just in toy haulers, but just overall. You got really everything you need. You got a king bed, so plenty of space to roll around. But my favorite part is that huge open window right off the front with the tinted glass. You can black that out as well. There is a nightshade for that. But there's also 2 clicker lights right up under here that I didn't turn on. And then 2 night lights, one on the left and one on the right. So that way maybe you can read a book without waking everybody up. Again, 3 ACs on this unit. So this is going to be the 3rd AC. You can also open and close it for the dump valve. Emergency exit over here to your right. So just pull that and push it. And you're out in a hurry if you need to. And then you got storage all around on the sides. So on this side, you have a little pull out. Then you got a couple outlets. And then the left side is going to be the same. So you have your outlets. And then another little pull out. And then this is going to be the same both left and right. With some storage up here as well. But check that out. I think that's cool. If you had a nice view, that would be nice to, to sit back, relax, and kind of chill. Right over here, you got all your connections for a TV. So you got your TV backer right there. Outlet, cable, satellite, control, and then your control for the heat and AC back here. But then they put the closet, on a slide, so you get a little bit more extra room. So 2 different compartments up top. Both of them you can put some hanging items in. So that's what you're looking at there. And then right there, looking good, plenty of space. And then down here is going to be kind of your dresser. The right side is going to be a little bit smaller than the right. But you got 2 of those. And then you got 2 of these. So pretty good. But I think that about wraps it up for the inside, guys. Again, this was the 2023 XLR Nitro 35DK5 with a 15-foot garage and the all-new worked-over interior. But I'm going to take about maybe 2-3 minutes here on the outside, show you kind of where everything is. Not going to go into too much. Seems to be where, a lot of people leave. But if you guys like it so far, if you guys can hit that like and subscribe button, I'd appreciate you. Big old pass-through storage in here. Also shows off the aluminum construction that's welded at all points. There's going to be your inverter. I'll show you the other side, but that's going to be your battery disconnect and your, your auto level buttons, all that good stuff. You got one massive awning that goes over pretty much the slide, and then you got a second one that's over there as well. So that's pretty cool. You also have LED lights that go underneath. You can see the windows are all tinted. The Nitro is looking good. Rollover aluminum stairs. JBL speakers even outside, which is nice. So we all know JBLs. We know the kind of power that they got. And on a toy hauler, where partying is going to be a little bit more prevalent. That's a pretty sweet feature to have. You also have your brackets. That way you can hook up a TV. Satellite connection. And you got a couple outlets right there. So this is where that awning ends. And this is where the other one begins. Again, the size will be down in the description of the camper. This is a dual axle unit, and it also has the MORride 3000 suspension. So that is a huge upgrade. But right here, this green cap, that indicates that it's tire pressure monitoring. Green means nitrogen, yellow means air. So nitrogen filled tires, that's definitely important. Looks like they're doing a little, let's spy on them a little bit, shall we? Looks like they're doing a little construction over there, messing up my video. They don't know what's going on. All right. So let me go ahead and pick this up and put that up here. So these snap in right there with those metal. Now you're all nice and secured up. They changed the XLR sticker on the decal. They put it sideways. Not sure why they did that, but it looks cool. Thule awning. This is how you get on top of your camper. You got your collapsible ladder. This is a fully walkable roof on this unit, so you can get up there, brush off all your slides and all that without any fear of, anything damaging your camper. So this is pretty cool right over here. You got your pump station. So you turn this on, it turns on your fuel pump, and in here behind this door, there's an actual nozzle that you can fill up, whether it's your four-wheelers or, Harleys or anything like that. It also feeds into the generator as well. But this is where you fill it up there with the gasoline. Black tank flush. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically a sprinkler system there for your stink tank. And then your 50 amp charge port. Underneath this slide, this is going to be where you have your wastewater holding tank, gray tank, and your black tank drains. So that's all going to be, pretty much central in one spot, which is always nice. You got your low point drains right here. Back end of the hot water heater. And then right here is going to be the other side of your pass-through storage, which is going to be more of like your docking station. Freshwater connection, city water connection, another black tank flush, antifreeze inlet valve to make winterizing a little bit easier, black tank drain, gray tank drain, and then your hot water bypass valve. And then you also have hot and cold water access out here, so that way you can snap on for an outside shower. Let me turn on the lights there for the front. This is your electric auto leveling. So one click of a button, you can level this out. And then if you want to turn off the whole camper, you do the battery disconnect. So I just shut everything down on this since we're about wrapping up this video. You also are going to see you got some slam latch doors. So that's always a plus. A little bit more durable. Right in here is going to be your propane tank. You also have another one there on the other side. And then underneath the main area, this is going to be where your batteries are, where I got my jump box hooked up. And then you have your Onan generator, so your 5500 generator, which is, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Onan. This is the Yamaha, I believe. But anyway, yeah, you got your Yamaha 5500 generator. good to go, powering up what you need. You also get the Rhino box, which allows you to have that big old front open bay window. But one last time, my name is Hunter. This was the 2023 XLR Nitro 35DK5. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time. See ya.